once you come down here, once you get to talk with us, taste wine with us, go out to dinner with us, you understand that this is what we live for.
Our store has been in business since 1944. My wife's grandfather started it in Scarsdale Village. It's a traditional bricks and mortar, what you would expect. You walk through a front door, you go into a wine store, you buy your bottle of scotch, you buy your bottle of Bordeaux, you go to a register and you pay for it.
At first, I think a lot of people got to know the brand from the New York area, but as it's kind of grown, it's become a nationwide and even international brand.
The Washington, D.C. market is totally underestimated. As I've spoken to the producers and told them we're going to be here and that we're going to create a platform for them to come and be able to show some of the finest wines from the world to a market that's so hungry for great wines.
DC is a city on the move. It's an ever-growing city. There's constantly new buildings going up, new people coming into town.
The DMV market, as we like to call it, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. For the last 20 years, it's been a very important market for us.
And collectors are out there, and some of the younger people who are working here, working on the Hill, they're getting into collecting wine. So it just made sense to be where we already have a market and where we can rapidly expand that market.
We decided on an area in Northeast, the extreme far eastern part of Northeast. But especially within the last 5 years, there's been a lot of movement this way.
This isn't a store you just walk into. You'd call us ahead of time and set up an appointment to come down here and taste the wines with us. And that's what we get really excited about, just one-on-one, kind of intimate, tasting wines with our consumers who ultimately are our friends.
This is our operations center is what we're calling it, and I'm standing right now in our tasting room, kind of experiential center.
We opened our location here so that we could have a little bit more hands-on with our clients in the DMV.
So our tasting room is very versatile. This can be used for a walk-around tasting with you and your friends. This could be a sit-down tasting with a small group of people, or this can be hosted at a master class. This can be fully set up as a classroom-style setting.
And behind me is our 17,000 square foot refrigerated facility.
55-degree, complete refrigeration units, 8 inches of insulation on the wall, security system.
We all know DC is not exactly a cool market. It gets very warm here, it gets very humid here, and to have a great spot for people to store their wines and know they're stored in the same method that Zachys has it we think is going to be a huge asset to the market.
And it's all 100% white glove service. We can pick up your wine, bring it in here, catalog it, and once you want a bottle of wine, you just let us know, we pick it for you, and it's as easy as that.
We want to create experiences for you, and whether it's having a seminar here where you can learn the basics of wine, or even advanced wine training, we're going to be here for that. We're going to bring the winemakers from all around the world here. We are going to be holding wine auctions in DC. We're going to be holding wine dinners in DC. So the DC customers, we're hoping, are going to fall in love with our suppliers, our partners, our auctions, our staff, and overall just the level of experience that we will bring to them in the years and months to follow.